As a genie, you are bound to fulfill the wishes of the persons that summoned you, but today you find yourself facing a problem. You were summoned by a conspiracy theorist who is now wishing for hard evidence for their insane, divorced from reality, conspiracy theories. Wheeler had seen a lot in his long life. Over the millennia, he had been in the service of a lot of humans. Some were smarter than others. But he had never experienced anything like this. "I'm sorry, but can you repeat that?" he asked. "I want conclusive, hard evidence that the Earth is flat. Something that'll finally shut those dumb globies up for good." "So, you want me to make the Earth flat?" "No, it already is flat. I just need to prove it." Wheeler considered his options. He could temporarily make the Earth flat and then give the full proof. Or he could indeed make the planet flat on a long-term basis. Then he could provide the needed proof, and that would fulfill the man's wish. But could he really do that? Even a djinn like him had limited power. Changing the shape of an entire planet was probably too much for him. What kind of proof are you asking for?" "Something new. Something absolutely conclusive. Something they can't just hand-wave away with NASA globe propaganda. You know. Something that shows the absolute truth that the Earth is flat." That was quite impossible, of course. The laws of the universe ensured that. His magic could only do so much. The only way to fulfill the man's wish was to change the shape of the Earth. And that was simply not going to happen. Other than that, any piece of evidence Wheeler could provide would have flaws that could be refuted by someone with enough scientific literacy. Although. "And how do you know that the Earth is flat?" the djinn asked. "Well, it's obvious for anyone that isn't brainwashed. First of all, I don't see a curve, no matter how high I stand. Even over the ocean, the water itself shows flatness. I could go on if you want." No. That is sufficient," Wheeler said. He was truly dealing with an idiot. So any evidence given would be acceptable as long as it seemed to agree with him. And if he made it so incredibly stupid, the scientific community would be so stupefied that they would be too stunned to answer, and so appear to have none. "Very well. I shall provide the evidence you seek." He held out his hands. A brilliant blue glow came forth. And an object appeared. A folder filled with the dumbest, most idiotic things his vast mind could come up with. "Take this. The proofs within shall render all globe proponents speechless." The fool human took the folder gleefully and began to go through it. His eyes lit up more and more with each page he turned. "This is great. This is exactly what I needed. No globe shill will be able to refute any of it, I'm sure." "Very good. Now for your second wish?" "Well, since you did so good with this one, my second wish is to provide evidence that vaccines are turning people into autism zombies." Wheeler sighed. This was going to be the quickest, yet most difficult human he had ever served. One that would pain him for millennia to come.